On today's episode of the Saturday Doobie Feature, we're talking about The Dark Knight.
Ooh,
Not the spooky one.
Is that why you wore this shirt?
This old thing?
I love that shirt.
Unrelated. Well, hey, welcome back to the Saturday Doobie Feature. I'm Justin.
And I am Derrick.
I'm Byron.
That's right, we got a three-way going today, guys.
Yeah.
Three hotties for you to enjoy
NSFW.
on YouTube. So it's not going to get that sticky. Listen, we took a couple weeks off, but we are back. I actually took a week off, even in our break time, from smoking cannabis.
Wow.
I
didn't.
Yeah, I would not choose to do that. However, if you are suffering from nausea, vomiting, relief from hot showers, you may have cannabinoid hyperemesis too. Google it, look in our description, read. I've wrote an article about it, so read that article about it. And I don't know, it's always good to take a break. You know, if it's something that you use recreationally, if it's something that you use medicinally, we totally understand. But otherwise, it's always good to have an appreciation for the other side, that yin to the yang, kind of like the yin and the yang of Batman and the Joker in The Dark Knight. Do you see how I took that, tied that around?
I
did that all in there.
Dude,
Thank you.
because Dark Knight actually is like close to my heart.
Yeah, you're the only Dark Knight here.
You know what? Thanks for saying that. I love that.
Actually, that
Ladies,
deserves, you can take a
ladies.
dab on that one. We have some Yoda OG here.
Ooh,
Yoda
Yoda.
OG from the Smart Collective. Thank you, Smart Collective. We have some of that. If you want to get down
This
right
isn't
here.
indica, by the way. Okay.
So we are just
All right,
gonna
let's do this.
just gonna get all the plugs out now. No, I'm kidding. The High Five Vape though. High Five Vape.
Gonna
We
get
love you
all the
guys.
dabs.
So what's it set at right now?
guess
7-Eleven?
Huh?
I didn't
Wait, what?
realize. I'm
I was
sorry.
just like looking at these Dealy Buddy, and I'm just like, man, I think I should
It looks
hit it while
really,
you guys
it looks
take a
appealing
dab,
because we
right?
finally have the Dealy Buddy with the right pieces on it.
The Billy Belly, The Dark Knight. Got
Dealy Buddy Night. If you watch a couple of our previous episodes, we've had some weird pieces on the Dealy Buddy. Dealy Buddy was so kind. They were like, "Get out of here, you dumbies. Get yourself
Oh, that
connected
hits nice.
with
That
Dealy
hits
Buddy."
really
And we're going to have a
nice.
promo code too. So if you want your own Dealy Buddy, it's awesome. It's like a mason jar. You can clean it so much easier than one of the you don't want to be messing
guys
with
wanna hit
this.
Yeah.
In the
Sorry.
sink, you guys.
Look at me being
Yeah,
rude.
pass that
Here.
along.
Thank you, appreciate
I'm
you.
gonna take here. You
Dilly
take
Buddy,
this dab
there'll be a
too.
link for the promo code at the bottom.
Okay.
Byron,
After the
wait,
show,
this
check
time.
it out.
Thank you. Wait, no, I have one right here.
Oh,
Look
cool.
at
No,
that.
no, no.
See that? Hold it like a mug.
That one's chipped here. Yeah,
Safe,
we're,
safety
we're
first,
throwing that.
safety first.
Ching!
But it was
Throwing that out.
Batman.
Yeah, no, I know. I want to show the people, but there was Batman on it. Listen, The Dark Knight came out in 2008. That's 10 years ago now.
Okay, hold up. Before we start this, on this episode of the Bud Night,
Okay. Cut that into the beginning, editors, Hollywood Redux people. I was 2 years removed from high school at this time. Very hyped up to see this. Batman Begins was a really good take on Batman. I think everyone was most excited to see where that was gonna go, because it was
And it
kind of a
went.
new school take on it, and there were Ra's al Ghul is not everyone's favorite villain, I would say.
What?
Well, there was a bunch of hype around it because
No.
the first one was really good and it was super dark, and so everybody was waiting to see what the Dark Knight would do. So, and it came out, and unfortunately, one of the stars, Heath Ledger, died before the movie came out, so it had
Wait, do we
much
have
more
one?
hype, and there was just all this drama surrounding it. But
don't have a 40,
when it came
but
out, it was
close
so
enough.
fucking dope, and I think Heath Ledger really helped carry that film over the $1 billion mark.
Billion with a B.
With a B.
Yeah.
Billion.
You know what's cool? $1 billion. Justin Timberlake, Social Network.
what?
I just got to call out my references now to make sure that
See, it was
people
going
understand
straight, and then it went.
what I'm talking about. Is there a toothpick on that side of the table?
Yes, there is.
Yeah, pass me a toothpick over there. The billion with a B, though. B for Batman.
Can you see? Look, Christian Bale, Gary Oldman.
Oh, you're reading down the cast list over here?
I am.
Packed with heavy hitters.
Yes,
Morgan
yes.
Freeman's in there.
Yes.
Aaron Eckhart's in
Aaron
there.
Eckhart came through with a surprise, his surprise character.
Listen, man.
It added a lot of different layers to the, besides the Joker and the Batman, and then you bring in Aaron Eckhart. I kind of
This is really it's an origin movie for Two-Face, but it really is Two-Face's story. It's not so much the
Yeah.
Joker's story,
I can
which
see
is
that.
both.
something.
It's both, I would say.
But I mean, it's something that Christopher Nolan kind of talked about. The Joker is an enigma. You know, the Joker is fully formed when he comes into this movie. There's no Joker origin in the movie. He's like, he exists, and that's what I love about this take on Joker so much, is like, he's as strong in the universe as Batman is, and you don't know where the fuck he came from. And that's what's so appealing about it.
As he pleases.
And it's not about showing his rise. And I think that more superhero movies need to do that. I think they're going to do that kind of take with Captain Marvel next year. I don't need to see the origin story. I'm sick of origin stories. Just give me. I know that the Joker is cool, and it makes it more cool and mysterious if I don't know why exactly he's cool.
The only origin story that was cool and dope was Wolverine. Anyway, back to the Dark Knight.
Which there were ways they could have went around it.
Yeah.
The origin story of the Joker, I mean, that it's led itself to fan theories now, like, is the Joker CIA? You know, have you ever seen that?
Really? No,
I've seen that he was like ex-military apparently.
Yeah. The idea being for this, anarchist guy who professes to not have anything planned, he has a pretty thorough plan.
That is true. I mean, he's really good with explosives.
He's got ferries that are two ferries that are explosed up. He Gotham Hospital.
Good with a gun.
He also took care of Gotham Hospital. These are not large teams.
No, they're not.
You know, so he's got to have some kind of paramilitary.
Any less from the Joker?
No,
Disguises.
Well, I think what I did expect less in this take of the Joker was that serious tone. I've never looked at the Joker and thought he's really like a homicidal killer. I mean, that's, I think, the original intention. But they've always gone into that campy, corny, Mark Hamill kind of...
I mean, after Jack Nicholson did the Joker, it was kind of hard to... What would you say?
Mark Hamill was fucking great in the video games.
He's...
God.
Well, just
similarly to how Kevin Conroy is like the penultimate Batman, he's the penultimate Joker, because you're not always bound by these restrictions of live action, But that's what makes Heath Ledger's take so great.
That's true.
It's an incredibly original, incredibly powerful, take on something that you flip it around and the expectations of what people are already looking for, and that makes it better.
At its finest.
Which, to a fault, I think some people have said. Method acting might have led. Oh yes, ashtray. Method acting may have been the downfall for Heath Ledger. They're saying, he got too in depth into that role. I don't know about that, because what I don't want to do is I don't want to scare potential actors from getting too into a role.
I mean, I think acting is so personal. You can't really... Heath's path was Heath's path. It wasn't anybody else's. So anybody else would have played it differently. Who
Be
knows?
inspired, but don't take notes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can always...
Don't, exactly do the same thing.
Exactly.
Do your own thing. You feel me?
Stay in your lane.
Be you.
And be you. Exactly.
You.
There you go. Thank you.
I feel like there's so much essentialness in this movie. The one unessential thing is, did they really have to go to Hong Kong in the movie? I feel like that was the first thing 10 years ago where they do that now with all the Transformers movies. It's for a different market. It's for a different audience. They really were trying to entice those, Eastern eyes.
But still,
but that whole shootout scene.
Because of the IMAX.
Man, that shit was
bad.
Because of the IMAX.
Yeah, that shit was fire.
That's something that also kind of got taken to the wayside because of what happened with Heath and everything like that. People forget this is the first commercial blockbuster that actually had IMAX shot. IMAX cameras on set that were shot for specific sequences.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right. Yeah. Hey, thank you.
You see why I can't, though? You see why I can't?
It's puff, puff, pass. Not puff, puff, let's talk, then pass.
You know what? If I do that, though, if I actually take breaks like that, I don't want to leave you guys in suspense, Don't
listen to that rubbish. Anyway, guys, tell us what's your favorite role. Who was your favorite character in the movie? Like I said, mine was Two-Face, because I feel like I'm kind of like Two-Face. I'm good, and I got a bad side, if you push me too far.
You got the good and the bad.
Would you say you say it's really as negative as Two-Face's bad side, though? Something I wouldn't say you have a bad side, but you're looking out for you,
Okay.
Two-Face he goes on a rampage at the end of the movie.
But before anything else, let's go back to the hospital scene.
So vain.
Two-Face.
The actors are so vain.
Two-Face, I got some beef with you. How did you barely notice it was Joker as soon as he removed the little mask? Dude, you didn't see the whole get-up.
He was on a lot of meds. He's in the hospital.
Look, man, get the guy.
He's on morphine.
He's got one eye.
Yeah, dude. He was on heavy doses of
technically
morphine.
Speaking, he got 2 eyes still.
Technically speaking.
I mean, the other one still works fine. You can see it, right? They never said
Christian
he was
Bale.
blind, right?
His cornea is just singed.
I'm just looking for an excuse to talk about Christian Bale. Christian Bale, my dreamy. Hey, listen, one of my favorite Batmans, probably not my favorite Batman. I was going to ask you guys, who's your favorite Batmans?
Michael Keaton.
I got
Going
you.
old school? You showing your age right now, sir? What's going on here?
Who, me?
Yeah,
No,
Michael
of course
Keaton.
not.
What about Michael Keaton?
Dude, that was like before they had all the extra effects and all that stuff, and you know, he just his role was like, it was dark. It wasn't too dark though. It still was light enough.
When
to
Tim
where
Burton didn't
everybody
lose what
could-
actually made Tim Burton
Exactly.
himself,
Yeah,
and not just a pastiche.
exactly.
Byron, I know you got something to say about this Batman combo.
Will Arnett from the Lego.
Oh, what? How can you come in here with that?
No, that was a good Batman though.
You're
Don't
talking
get-
about best Batman.
Don't get paranoid now. Best Batman voice, but I wouldn't even say he has the best Batman voice because
What?
Kevin
That's
Conroy
a
is the best
badass
Batman
movie in the
voice.
Lego movie.
That's a
Kevin
dope
Conroy
Batman
from the
voice.
animated
We're
series,
talking about
I
Batman.
think is the best
Well,
Batman
obviously
voice.
he comes in first, but like,
I don't know. Maybe
do
I'm
you
an
want to do like an
auditory
order
learner.
right now? Do you want to do like a list? We'll just do it right now.
Do you guys want to list them down in the
list.
comments below? List them down in the comments. Is Ben Affleck even on your list?
I think he does a good Bruce Wayne. He's probably like
We've never seen what he can really do,
top
though.
15,
I mean,
13
after he
maybe.
did
I
that
don't know.
Daredevil movie, I
Is there
was
that
like,
many? I don't know.
I couldn't
He's
believe
at the
him
bottom
anymore.
though.
What? So wait. So he's probably not going to be Batman in this Matt Reeves Batman they're talking about making. Matt Reeves from Cloverfield and from did the War of the Planet of the Apes, one of my favorite action movies of the last couple of years. So this could be something really cool. Who would
He
you
said he
want to
didn't
see?
want to do it, right?
You know, he's doing. They're doing. Oh, he's making them do it.
No, but like he didn't want to.
Oh, Ben Affleck's not going to be
He
doing
didn't
it.
want to come back.
Yeah. Ben Affleck's not going to be doing it. I don't know if it's going to be for monetarily reasons.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's
That's
because
not
fan,
a bad.
fan
That's
reception.
not a bad thing, people. That's
No.
not a bad thing.
Hey, he got two. He got in the Justice League. That's pretty cool.
I mean,
Who's your?
he had done something.
Are you going to do Batman younger? Are you going to do Batman older? If you're casting Batman right
if
now,
I'm Batman, I'm gonna do Batman.
I think Derrick
younger.
could be Batman. By the way,
I could.
Why isn't it time for Black Bruce Wayne?
Right.
Hello.
That's what I'm talking about. Black Bruce Wayne. That used to be
I
my
got you.
Instagram handle, but used to be.
Maybe perhaps again.
Perhaps again.
The Darker Knight Rises.
What do you think?
Tell us
Oh, Byron, you got your finger on the pulse. You and the other millennials have your finger on the pulse. What? Who do you guys want to see as Batman? Wait, can I tell you, Bud?
yeah.
if you're
I mean, I really can't think of any on the spot. Like
Michael Keaton comes back.
Oh God.
It's a Batman Beyond movie where he plays Bruce Wayne, and then Zac Efron is the Beyond Batman. He's Terry Quinnis, or what was his name in the? He was like that tough street kid with a heart of gold. But that could be. But that like I need
You
to
know
see
what?
Zac Efron
Actually, you know
have the
who I
Heath
could
Ledger
see?
turn. You know?
You know who I could see? The actor Ansel Elgort. Sorry if I got your name wrong, bro. The guy from Baby Driver.
Okay, all right. I don't know.
Okay,
He's kind
I
of
can see him
like
as
he's
that.
kind of like that millennial Batman. Like he's kind of like mildly autistic.
He might have to work
you know,
out a little
like-
bit though. He might have to, do some,
Yeah,
hit some
but-
dumbbells.
Yeah, no, definitely
Yeah.
he's gonna have to hit some dumbbell. I mean, some dumbbells are
gym
gonna
a
have to hit
bit.
him, toughen him up a little bit.
I could see him doing it maybe.
Tweet at us, leave a comment below. Who do you want to see as the next Batman? Is he old? Is he young? Is he white? Is he Latino? Possibly. I don't know. Let us know in the comments.
Is he vegan? Is he vegetarian?
I don't think I could do a vegan. Out of all the things
You can't
that
have
you
a
want to
vegan
make
Batman? What is
you want to be a
going on?
progressive
Oh my
Batman or
God.
whatever. I am
fuck-
not
Okay,
okay
how
with
about
that.
No.
he's a
I am-
flexitarian?
Burning
Huh? Yeah.
all of
No.
my Batman merchandise if this is what happens to Batman. I will not see this. But also, I was going to say, favorite Batman, really quick story, is Adam West for me, because I read a great story this year that Adam West and Frank Gorshin got kicked out of an orgy back in the day for acting in character.
Really?
And I think that's the greatest, one of the greatest Hollywood stories I've ever heard.
man.
They promised each other they would be in character the whole time, and they got kicked out.
Kudos.
If you have any other funny stories about getting kicked out of orgies,
my
let us
God,
know in the
that's actually
comments.
great.
At Just Gentile on Instagram, Justin_Gentile on Twitter.
Oh man.
I am at
was a good
_
one.
the
Okay.
Derrick Scott on Instagram, at the Derrick Scott on Twitter. Derrick Scott.
The Black Batman soon again.
Black Batman.
And I am Byron at _ Lord B.
That's it. Easy.
Jesus, I
This
can't
blunt's
right
done.
now.
This episode's done. We'll see you guys next time.
Oh man.